nearly a year of me clicking that pay now button, limited run has delivered my shit. Okay, before I go on, True Gamer here with another episode, and welcome to another one of my unboxing series. I think this is going to be my first unboxing of 2021. I'm not too sure, I have to go and check up on that one. But without further ado guys, this is the Streets of Rage 4 Collector's Edition. Now there was two versions of this released. One includes the vinyl, which is here, and with that it's got a few DLC, it's got extra DLC codes with it, and they call it the Brawler Edition. This version here, they just call it Streets of Rage 4 Limited Edition, but it's really a collector's edition. And yeah, and with this one it just excludes the vinyl, so it's a little bit cheaper. For me, I bought the vinyl separate, so technically I have got the Brawler Edition, but realistically I haven't, because I haven't got all the DLC codes that come with it. Now why not start with the vinyl first? So you can buy this separate, or you can buy it with the Brawler Edition. But this artwork is sublime. Check that out. Pictures of all the Streets of Rage roster characters there, and on the back we have the logo Streets of Rage 4 and then Bare Knuckle 4, the Japanese version of it. And it just tells you all the soundtracks there. If you want, you can pause the video if you want to see it. This artwork is sensational guys. Now there's no point me cracking the seal of this vinyl because I haven't got a record player. But maybe one day when I invest in a record player, I will do a video of me cracking the seal. And I've got to say, the way Limited Run have done their packaging, this is virtually bulletproof, and I just can't see this taking any form of damage whilst going through the shipping network. Okay, first up, when you open up your box, you receive a soundtrack. Same with the Classic Edition, you get this this Limited Run exclusive track selection. Once again, some gorgeous artwork on the front there guys, and if you want to see the tracks you can pause the video. And you also get a laminated collector's kind of card thing. And I got this with my Classic Edition, and I swear it was $59, so I think they only give out 59. And then next up we have the collector's box. Once again, some exquisite artwork printed on each corner of the box there. On the top just have the Streets of Rage 4 logo, nothing special. And the back on the bottom is plain, just black. Then we have the Streets of Rage night image of the city. And yeah, that's about it. Artwork looks amazing, as always. Very vibrant with the colours. Very neatly packed. You see the Classic Edition of the game there in the Genesis clamshell looking kind of box. So that soundtrack that I showed you earlier was just an extra, but this is the original soundtrack in a proper CD case. And I'm going to check to see if it's the same tracks list on the back there. Let me just see. It looks like the same, but there's a few differences. But this is much more satisfying to get the plastic version of this. instead of the paper cover as the other soundtrack is in. So there you have it, proper CD original soundtrack of the game. And this one I'm going to keep still. If you want to see an unboxing of this, I've got this version of it, so I will leave a link down below and you'll see me unboxing this, because this came a little bit earlier along with the vinyl as well. So this is the classic edition, and it's in the form of Genesis style box clamshell there. Guys, I decided to break the seal on this because I just remembered I sold my my Steelbook last year when I got this early, and I said because I knew I was going to get another one, so I said when this comes I will take this Steelbook. So unfortunately I have to crack the seal and just sell it without a Steelbook. Take a look at the front cover again in the bare knuckle style, and then inside obviously we have the wonderful Streets of Rage game sealed in all of its glory, and it's a reversible cover, so you can either have this one or you can have it in the bare knuckle style. And then once again, with every collector's edition, which I always say is mandatory, we need that glamorous Steelbook at all times in every collector's edition. Very attractive to look at. And inside as well, guys, we have some more sensational artwork there, crafted in all of its Streets of Rage glory. So yeah, I love this Steelbook. Definitely in my top 5, not even top 10. This would be my top 5 Steelbook. So that's what basically comes with this edition here, if you was to get the classic edition. But the only bonus is with this classic edition you also get a soundtrack looking like this and your laminated collector's card. Okay, so once you open the miniature version of the case there, I've already cracked the seal. Inside we have a metal steel cartridge, very neatly packed in a form of how the game cartridges used to be, and engraved on the front we have the Streets of Rage characters. There you go, engraved very elegantly there on the front. That's how, did it have the picture of the chip? No, it had the microchip, but there you go, that's how the back used to be. So you have a metal cartridge case basically inside of that box. Then we are lucky enough to get treated to a 18 by 24 poster. Now the artwork just looks superb in all of its modern day art fashion of the new game style. Look at that. They've thrown in a poster. Before I introduce the star of the show, we have a Streets of Rage 4 art book to show off. And that's exactly what it's only called, the art of Streets of Rage 4. Once again, we have the artwork, which is more or less on everything, but it's a very nice picture, so why not? And on the back we have some art in some kind of pencil style drawing, drawn to death. It's a good game if you haven't played that game, by the way, Drawn to Death. So yeah, I will crack the seal. Shall I love art, so why not? Okay, before I get to the main source of this show, it's time to brandish some sweet little pictures which the Limited Run family have provided for us. Okay. Done and dusted, still it's gone with the wind like Clark Gable. Ah, very colourful and juicy. Just check that out, guys. Just check that out. Pure glam rock and rock and glam. Some magnificent illustrations I'm brandishing to you guys right now. Absolutely gorgeous. The art style on this thing. Picture perfect. So here it is, guys. The one and only Streets of Rage 4 statue. Before I reveal the plastic, you also get this chicken stress ball. If you're under any stress, you can just give this a mighty good squeeze. So you get a chicken stress ball. Okay, already guys, this just looks brilliant. Excellent creation from the land of Limited Run. Just look at this stunning statue of Axel and Blaze striking the fighting pose there. That's when it wants to give off the effect of when he does that kind of fire dragon, a fire uppercut there. Look at that. This looks amazing. Even the base, guys, if you can see it there. Yeah, you can just about see it. You have to really be over it. But on the base of the statue, it's just bright and colourful with the Streets of Rage 4 logo plastered on the bottom of it there. Got to say, Blaze and Axel, the detail on them is just ultimate. But yeah, definitely overall this just looks glamorous, and especially look even more glamorous in anyone's display cabinet or mantelpiece or wherever you choose to position this. And it's 7-inch. It's a 7-inch masterpiece. Definitely, man. They tore it up. They tore it up with this design. Round of applause to Limited Run. Over in the Big Apple, one last look at the Streets of Rage 4 figurine statue. Magnificent. So yeah, that's the whole shebang, as they would say. That's what comes with it. You get your classic edition with the Mega Drive clamshell style. You get two of them. One's a giant one and one's a petite one. And inside, as you know, we have the metal case. Put that like that. Then we have poster, 8/4 poster. We get a lovely soundtrack in a proper CD plastic case. Exclusive Steelbook for the chosen ones. You also get for them stress heads a chicken stress ball, so you can squeeze when you're angry, and a colourfully fruity art book. And last but not least, as always in every collector's edition, you always need one of these. And that is a pretty collector's box to house all of your expensive or cherishable goodies. And yeah, that's a recap of everything, guys. One last look at the main prize. The Streets of Rage 4 Axel and Blaze statue. But yeah man, hats off to Limited Run for still pulling through due to this pathogen climax which we're living in. And yeah, they must be working triple hard during this pandemic to see that we get everything in safe condition to all customers around the world. Okay, that just about right. And don't forget, it all depends if you get the Brawler edition or the standard collector's edition for you to get the vinyl. But you do get the vinyl as well, which I showed you earlier, but that doesn't come with this. I bought that separate. Okay guys, if you like the video, give me a thumbs up. Even better, subscribe. Till next time, see ya.